Let's go! Let's go!
mind that weird visual effect. It's because I wasn't using studio mode. I didn't realize it would do that. Anyways, welcome in. Happy Monday. We are like 20 minutes late. If anybody didn't see my go live post, in my 200% pure undiluted hubris, I updated my computer to Windows 11 today and thought 10 minutes was enough time to make sure that everything in OBS was working. Everything in OBS was not working. Granted, as far as I can tell, the only thing that was not working was my audio monitoring, but holy shit was I bashing my head against that. It's like I was going through help threads, and at first I thought, oh, this is gonna be a nightmare. This is gonna be a nightmare to troubleshoot, because it's like, oh, I updated to Windows 11, and now my OBS does not monitor audio output from one Windows 11 computer to another Windows 11 computer through a $20 Ugreen USB-C capture card that doesn't even have a driver set. But thankfully, I was able to narrow it down much more to just OBS audio monitoring output in general was not working, because I tried outputting to my headphones and I still wasn't getting anything. So I was like, okay, great. I can at least narrow it down to OBS audio monitoring not working in Windows 11. That is so much more SEO optimized. And even then, I still had to go through like 3 whole forum threads before I finally came across somebody saying, okay, you have to set your monitoring device to default, and then close OBS, and then reopen it, and then you can set it to the device you want it to monitor to. And that finally worked. I tried messing with the privacy and security settings, I tried messing with the microphone settings, I replugged the capture card, I reset both computers. None of that worked. No, you have to default it and then close OBS and then reopen it, and then it's fixed. In case anybody else ever runs into this scenario, but chances are the odds of you running into this problem and also you being in chat right now and remembering this knowledge when you are in the situation, slim to none. But I should share it anyways. It never hurts. It never hurts to share knowledge. Imagine believing in Windows. Granted, you're absolutely correct. I would not say I believed in Windows per se. I think rather I shrimply forgot that I needed to give myself ample time to open OBS and do a pre-flight check. That is not trusting. That is not trusting. That is a brain empty moment. Like, if I drive through a red light, I'm not trusting the opposing traffic that they're not going to hit me. I just didn't see that the light was red. There is a big difference. Now, let's get some music on. Oh, I gotta get used to the fucking audio meter being on the bottom of the screen instead of the top. I keep on looking at the top of the screen when I mess with the audio knob, and I'm like, where's my fucking meter? Is it gone? Did Windows 11 remove my audio meter? And then I have to remember, no. Stupid. They just moved it. They just moved it and made it like 10 times smaller. That's pretty cringe. There's a lot of stuff that has been changed in Windows 11 that I have been able to revert to being like Windows 10 mode. Like all the audio notifications, I definitely had to change back to Windows 10 because I'm so used to the Windows 11 notification sounds coming from my laptop. And that was how I differentiated which computer was talking to me. And after I updated to 11 and my desktop and laptop started making the same noises, I was like, this is not going to work. So, thankfully, when Windows updates to a new OS, it takes all of the system files and it bundles it into a little folder called windows.old. So I just hopped in there, grabbed all the system notification sounds and plugged them in, and now it has the same exact voice that it used to. I'm hitting you with all the tech. Anyways, welcome in Monster, welcome in McVin, welcome in Brooke, welcome in Foul. Happy Monday, happy Monday. What else did I have to change? Oh yeah, I like to keep my taskbar on the left side of the screen. It was something that I did in like high school to be quirked up chungus, and then I just got used to it. And because I have an ultra wide monitor, it makes it a little bit easier to have 16:9 windowed programs, because I need more, like, I need the full vertical space to do that for some programs that don't want to resize their windows, and having the taskbar on the bottom would give me even less vertical space to work with. So now I have a genuine reason to keep my taskbar on the left side. Same, welcome in. Welcome in, welcome in. We got the tunes playing. But yeah, if anybody who has Windows 11 may know, you are not allowed to move the taskbar anymore. They just decided that thing that apparently has been a feature since Windows 98, perhaps even earlier, they have shrimply decided they don't want to anymore. But thank fucking goodness we got some real heroes, some real angels that made a program called, what's it called? I believe I can go here. Where is it? Properties? Yeah. Called Start All Back. They made a program called Start All Back. Whoever made it, thank God for them. And you can make your taskbar like Windows 10, or Windows 8, or Windows 7, or completely custom if you prefer. And it's crazy that this isn't built into Windows 11, because all I had to do was run the installer, and now it behaves exactly like it did in Windows 10. It's like there is absolutely no fuss. The OS is not fighting this program at all. I don't know how they did it, and I don't know how Microsoft couldn't figure it out, but I'm sure there's some really obscure fucking Windows tablet UI cases that it can't do perfectly, so they can't ship it. It'd be like that sometimes. Have you know I love Windows 11? You can use your CAC reader by disabling all security systems. It's perfect. Hey, I'm not going to tell you how to live your life. Realistically, I think the taskbar is the only thing that I see as a genuine problem. All of the other things are just like, those are me problems. That's just me being used to Windows 10. Stuff that I could get used to if I really needed to. If you like Windows 11, by all means, live your life, man. And I was using it on my laptop for years. I don't actually hate it. I just don't like some of the stuff that was changed from 10 now that I'm using it on my desktop. Also, unrelated to all of that, I figured out, if you can see here, I figured out how to make, how to import pilot images for Battletech. So if anybody wants to be a pilot, if anybody wants to be cannon fodder that I can put into a light mech and send out to die on the front lines, by all means, let me know. Let me know what picture you want to have. I can toss you in here. It takes like 2 minutes. I do have to close the game and reopen it, but it's not a huge deal. This game seems to cache itself in RAM or something, because it takes a long time to open, but if you close it just to edit the save file, and then you reopen it, it opens like lickety-split. We need a Windows DIY version. Use it at your own peril, fully customizable features, and design from Windows 85 to now. I think you're thinking of Linux, Saint. That is 100% the closest thing to what you're describing, at least. Welcome in, Happy. Oh yes, you would definitely enjoy Paprika. They are a character. These are all characters. These are all OCs, or they all have art They all have art assets drawn by the wonderful Minorine that I keep in my chat sometimes. I commissioned them to draw all of these for an old game that I was working on, and I may not currently be working on that game anymore, but goddamn if I don't get a lot of mileage out of this art still. Need to rebrand. Your mini PC runs on Linux. Oh, cool. Alright, we got some exercise coming in. Let me get that for you. Ugh. Wow, are you hating? That's crazy. Alright. Start with jumping jacks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then squats. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then push up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Pretty sure the military is at least 70% nerds. Oh, absolutely. This is nerd on nerd violence. I will not be banning anyone. Victimless crime. Can't tell you what quantum is, but I can tell you the value of taking the time to kick back, relax, open a beer, and cry in a shower. You know what? That is some real philosopher shit.
Welcome to the grease pit, man.
Dare I say Diogenes over here is keeping it a $1.50. How are my creatures doing? Okay. We got a full suite. I can go rush one of the harder missions. Can anybody learn anything?
Yes, Commander.
Does not look like it.
Waiting for orders. Standing by. Standing by.
Also, fun fact, Fow, I did give your character the voice female _ Midwest. I saw that and I knew. I knew it was meant to be. Okay, you tried that before? Drink a beer in the shower? It was great? Really? Cold beer... I'm presuming, like, fresh out of the fridge, cold beer in a hot shower? I can see the appeal. I would probably want a heavy to do this, because I can only bring one pilot into this mission. Cold beer, hot showers, the tits. I can see the appeal. It's like, you know, it's like in the animes where you get out of the hot spring and you have a cold drink and it's really refreshing. It's just that. I can probably do this one. Assassination. They might run away, which could be bad. So I need to make sure I have LRM support. I gotta be able to strike from a distance. Man, fuck you. I never go down to pick one salvage. That's a scam. They scam you out of all of the good stuff if you do that. Right, I'm out of action because I got hit in the head last mission. I do remember that. Which means Sarah is our backup leader. Okay, we have our missile boat. I don't know. I don't think I want to bring a 45-tonner into this mission, but the rest of my 50-tonners aren't, like, anything special. This might work. This Phoenix Hawk is kitted out really good. It has fucking X-Pulse lasers. It has X-Pulse lasers, and it can jump, like, 15 tiles. It's absurd. Yeah, no, I'm keeping this in. Blitzkrieg is really great early game. And the Shadowhawk is nice and reliable. Overall, I think this is the crew. I might be able to turn this up a little bit. We'll do like... We'll do -5. That could work. Pressure can make all sorts of things appealing. Listen, yes, but also, I don't think there's anything wrong with having a cold beer and a hot shower. Even if you're feeling totally... I almost said heteronormative. That's not the word I was looking for. Even if you're feeling completely neurotypical, have a cold beer and a hot shower. Fucking live a little, man. I want to say like 2 weeks ago, it was absolutely pouring rain, thunderstorm. I'm talking sheets of water coming down the sky. And I walked outside in my fucking flip-flops and fucking track pants and a button-up. Walked out to my mailbox, which was... What the fuck was that? Oh, goodbye. That one, I actually got to see an automod prompt before Seribot got him. Which, I didn't even know I had automod on. If I do, it's gotta be like level 1 automod, so that must have been some heinous shit that they posted. As I was saying, yeah, it was absolutely sheets of rain coming down, thunder and everything. Walked outside in flip-flops, track pants, and a button-up to my mailbox, which is like a 10-minute walk away. And felt God in my chest with the rumble of the thunder. I was honestly worried I was gonna get clocked by a fucking apple-sized bit of hail and just die right there outside in the driveway. And do I feel like I was depressed at the time? I don't think so. I think I was feeling pretty alright. I just wanted to live a little. If I was a beer drinking man, I think I would go and have a cold beer and a hot shower tonight, right after stream.
Command interface initiated.
Alright. Oh, okay, yeah, sure enough, there is in fact the diplomat. We can get him. We can get him, he's like right there.
Good spot to work on a tan.
You don't even drink? That's what I said. I said if I was a drinking man. You okay with almost getting clonked is a great feeling? Yeah, especially when you don't get clonked. I remember when I got like halfway to the mailbox, I remembered it wasn't just rain. We were also projected to get apple-sized hail. And in that moment, I thought to myself, this is actually a much worse idea than I originally envisioned. And that was the moment where I got a little bit worried. But, you know, sometimes you do that. Sometimes you make decisions and then you think about them in the moment and you're like, this is not the best decision I could have made, and then you continue living. You exist with the consequences of the decisions that you make, and it's what makes you alive.
Coordinates received.
Fuck sprinting. Hit the jump jets. Look at that. Look at how far she can jump, man. This shit's ridiculous. Like, she can jump farther than anybody else can sprint, and if you jump, you can still shoot afterwards. This is far and away the most mobile unit I have in my Lance right now. I have to remember to, like, keep this as a recon unit once my weight limit starts going up. That's fine. Rough terrain is fine.
If I were planning an ambush, this is where I'd put it.
Okay, our target's gonna be here. If they want to run away, they could go this way. They can't... If they have jump jets, they could jump up this hill, which will be a pain in the ass. But there's not, like, a route for them to go, really. If the game is gonna... Ah, reinforcements. Okay, so I don't want to run here and fight them, because if there's reinforcements here, they're gonna have the height advantage. I want to circle around and plink them from afar. So we'll go this way. Jump jets? You do. Let's go... Let's take the scenic route. If I took too long, you would have just come gotten me. That's true. I wasn't... Realistically, I wasn't that far away from home. Dumpster diving in nearby recycling plants and stuff is fun. Found a whole turret in one? What was that doing in there? I assume this was on base. But also, even on base, how does a turret end up in a recycling plant? Surely there's like a designated place for that sort of thing. Unless it was so in pieces it was being categorized as scrap.
Location confirmed.
Don't you start running yet. What are you? A bushwhacker. Oh, he's got LRMs too. That's not good. Okay, so we can plink him from afar, but he can fight back. That's annoying.
Orders.
And if I jump too far ahead, the reinforcements are gonna come get Emo. Let's have you jump here. Yeah, there you go.
I got a sensor trace.
Oh, right, we're pre-battle phase.
Roger that.
I was gonna get some great vocal stems out of this. Oh, yeah, I bet. Off base? What the fuck? Stuff happens. That's true.
Yes, Commander.
Where can you move here? Not far because of the water. Okay, let's have you... I don't want you to... Hang on. You jump here. You have 80% hit rate. If you jump down here, so nobody can touch you... 65, 70. That's bad. 65, 70? I can live with that. We just gotta soften them up a little bit.
Firing jump jet.
I love indirect fire.
Primary target damage, Commander.
Damn, that's like a modern bushwhacker too. That thing looks slick. The one thing I don't like is how it has like a helicopter body for a torso. I don't think that looks very cool. I think the way it handled that little shoulder rack on the old model looks better. But aside from that, very slick. Uh-oh. That's not good.
Waiting for orders.
You need to get out of there.
Orders?
70% hit rate? Don't mind if I do. Can you jump? Not far enough.
Heading out.
Please hit something good.
Firing.
I hit something. He's a medium though. If it was a light and it got touched by either of those UAC-20s, it would have blew up.
Reading loud and clear.
Unfortunately, he's just a little more bulky. Those hit rates are not great, but you don't exactly have a better landing position.
Initiating jump
Because
jet.
my dumbass was like, ah yes, let's take the scenic route, and then immediately initiated combat with my other units. They sound so bewildered. Listen, they're a being of chaos, much like you. Whoa, nice.
Ready for orders.
I do not want you getting that far in the fray. Having you here is probably good. We can draw out their little escorts if they want to get close enough to try to get a good hit on you. Jump here? What's your hit rate on this? Ooh, pretty good. Alright. Star Fox ass music. I figured it was fitting. Oh man. Okay, we'll take one of the mediums off. Still ought to hurt.
Engaging target.
Beautiful. What did we take off? Looks like either
For the
arm or
Eurasian
side torso.
people.
Gonna scoot right past a large explosion. Yeah, it was the arm. What do you got on there? AC-10? That would be a good thing to get rid of.
Commander.
It's 3 either way, so let's stay a little farther back.
Jump jet engaged.
Suck on the LRM-50, why don't you? Nice, nice. Number 1 rule, stay on the goddamn move. You put those evasion ticks to work. Ow! That was a lot of direct fucking damage.
Reporting heavy damage.
For a 45 tonner, I'm surprised that didn't completely strip off the armor. No, she's taking a lot of fire. Okay, let's get you
Waiting
out of
for
there
orders.
before this gets any worse. Probably fight that locust. Let's get you in the woods. Really? You don't have a line on that guy? That's cringe. Could hit him though. Let's do that. What are you... I can't believe your armor is in as good of a shape as it is. What the fuck? You took that shit like a champ. This Phoenix Hawk is crazy. Alright, let's have you face this way. 70... 75? Oh! A YouTube chatter, a rare breed. Welcome in. Let's do the large. Fuck it.
On it.
Nice. Is one arm going? Yeah, it's been so long since we've
I think I
had
hit
a
something
YouTube
good.
chatter. That's crazy.
What's up, boss?
40%? Okay, instead, let's have you rush this guy. He seems like a very bad idea. Can't get onto this damn platform otherwise. Can you not run past this? I've got a better idea. We can take one of their escorts out at least.
On my way.
That's a leg gone. Sit your ass down and listen.
Scored a critical hit.
I suspected it was you. Yes, this is Lumov. They were someone I used to work with on one of my old game projects. They made music for it.
Barely hit, Commander.
They usually hit up my DMs every other month to just chat shit.
You have my attention.
It is good to see you here. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Hopefully, Monday's not Mondaying you too much. Okay, you don't have a shot. The fucking building's in the way. We can at least keep you in the woods. And you can kinda hit this guy.
Firing jump jets.
Or, could hit this guy. Finish him off. What do you have left? You have a medium laser and a machine gun. It's not that great. This Incubus is a much bigger problem. You don't have multi-shot. I don't know why I thought you did. Okay. Realistically, I should... nah. Hit this guy. Give him the
Eliminating
beans.
hostile.
Yep, Monday's off? Ooh, very nice. Is it split, or do you do, like, Sunday, Monday? Sunday, Monday, I feel like is great, because you have the usual, like, weekend structure, but you have a Monday off, so you can go to, like, government buildings if you need to.
Orders.
Monday just becomes errands day, I guess. You need to stay on the move. We should just keep you out of trouble, honestly. 60? I don't like that, but I also don't want it to be that much closer to the enemy. What about water? You want to be closer? No. You want to be farther? I know LRMs work in mysterious ways. Maybe that's just as good as I'm gonna get without direct line of fire. Alright, I'll take it. Or I could hit this guy instead. He feels like more of a threat than the Bushwhacker, honestly. As long as the Bushwhacker isn't running away, he can do what he wants. It's not great. But here. Still nothing. This damn hill's in the way. This is what I wanted to fucking avoid, this goddamn height advantage on the hill. We have to get up there. If that means having to indirect fire another 1 or 2 times, so be it.
Lifting off. Docking on.
Ah, beautiful. This all seems very big brain. I mean, I wouldn't consider myself very good at it. So, probably yes.
Reporting minimal damage.
No, I see they have an adder as well. Uh-oh. That thing is armed with not missiles. That's slightly more of a problem.
Standing by.
Excellent, excellent. You can do some real damage. Let's see. Or you could do... Let's see, 65% hit rate. I could precision strike. What's the... Well, I hope the hit rate on it is good. What's your armor looking like? If I attack from the right side, I think? Or is it left side? No, it's left side. If I attack left side, the armor there is already pretty chipped. Or the armor there is gone, rather. Let's do that.
Ready for orders.
You come here. Stand here. Precision strike. Beautiful. Hit him right in the back.
Taking a shot.
That ought to do the trick.
Mech destroyed.
Yeah, realistically, don't let them kill you. You know, it's not that big brain. It's pretty straightforward. This poor Locust doesn't even seem to be able to sensor lock.
Commander.
Damn. Actually going island mode. Alright, jump again. Need you in the woods. That fire starter is going to spell disaster. This ought to be nice. You take a little dip. Your heat sinks are going into fucking overdrive.
Aye, aye.
Nice. You don't have much left of you.
Critical hit, Commander.
Pretty sure that's both arms gone. Do you have left? You have the medium laser star, of course. The one thing that's
Yes, I hear you.
even remotely a threat. That adder is a problem. You need to jump. This is not a great position. $40, 60, 55, or I could guarantee that you die. Lest you run up and try to kick somebody and get a lucky crit. Alright. Let's take care of you. What's generating the most heat here? 20 heat, 8 heat, 4, 12. Okay. Let's take these two off. That's probably enough, right? Surely this kills you. I'd probably take the SRM2 off. That's not really necessary. This ought to do it.
Affirmative.
Beautiful.
Battle mech eliminated. Minimum. Follow me to victory. Yes, Commander.
These guys are all going to act. Probably best to have you just wait. Unless you want to try plinking that bushwhacker again.
Commander.
But I wouldn't advise it, lest you get the enemy's attention. Yeah, let's wait. Let them do their thing. They have... That was likely an AC-2 or an AC-5 if it has that kind of range. They're shooting from across the damn canyon. Well, plinking their bushwhacker? Oh, brother. The bushwhacker, as a name alone, is already... You're fucking memeing it up with that one.
Hold me firm.
Owie. Okay, let's try that again. I wish I could jump into the woods. This ought to do, though. Definitely getting dangerously close to the front lines. You know what?
Waiting for orders.
I don't think that's advisable. Ooh, I need to get you on the radar so I can run up and punch you. Alright, hang
Ready
on.
for orders. Tell me what you need.
Here, let's get you
Sounds good. I'm moving.
in the radar. I am, in fact, plinking my bushwhacker, technically. How far over can I go? Okay, no. Okay. Almost everything. Light them up.
Discharging weapons.
Beautiful. Fuck fire
Here,
starters.
through the
Total
armor.
fire starter death. Hate those fucking things. They have a medium. I see. They have 2 mediums. Oh, right. Duh. One of them is the bushwhacker. So they have a medium amongst their reinforcements.
Good to go.
Okay. First things first. Kill this guy.
Targeting for physical attack.
Nice. Get those fucking flamers out of here.
Target's taking a critical hit.
Okay, it's not bad. Evasion and we're in the woods. We're sitting
Damage
pretty.
minimal.
Yes, Commander.
But now he's gone out of range again. Annoying. Alright. What can I do? Light up this fire starter some more. I really would like him gone. What does he have left? He still has fucking 2 flamers left, you piece of shit. Alright, yeah, you gotta go. I do not have a good angle on him unless I jump this way. Yeah.
Jump jet, engaged.
We can turn off one of the LRM-5s. So you just get an LRM-40 instead of an LRM-45.
Affirmative.
Seems reasonable. Beautiful. Total fire starter death.
Tango down.
Standing by.
I think you just need to stay in the water, because you keep on having to use your jump jets. Line of sight obstructed. I think this will do nicely. Rapid AC2, ERL. You have a lot more stuff. I might need to focus on you. Come on. Hit him in the chest, man. He's practically cored. You move, attack, conquer a new area? Something like that. We're a mercenary company. You just kind of go around doing odd jobs. And kill whoever your sponsor pays you to kill. And you're just trying to survive. You need to make enough money every month to pay the bills. The more you upgrade your home base, the more mechs you buy, the more pilots you hire, the higher your monthly costs go. So you have to expand at a rate that lets you tackle harder missions while also being able to manage your ever-growing finances.
Commander.
And you just kind of do that for 1,200 days, or until you run out of money, whichever comes first. So it's sort of like a score attack game. You run? No. Unfortunate. This is my best shot.
Firing jump jet.
Damn. Take away. Okay. That'll do.
Firing on target.
Nice. Oh, he's done. He's donezo.
Inflicted some heavy damage.
Looks like they don't really have good eyes on me because of the terrain. That's good. We're right up against that cliff
Slight
face.
damage. Holding firm.
Oh, the game's a little loud. Let me turn that down a little bit. Ow!
Barely scratched my armor.
If you say so. That looked like a pretty straight hit.
Yes, Commander. Commander?
Oh, good. You are within punching range again.
Move into position. Ugh.
Beautiful. Stripped off that armor. Uh-oh, 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 uh-oh. That is a lot of structure damage.
Gyro. I'm going down. I'm gonna need a medic.
Okay, you need
I'm
to...
listening.
You're about to be cored. You have to get out. Can I get... I want to stay in the woods. That seems like a recipe for friendly fire. Okay, we'll hit you. You're the only good target I've got right now.
Affirmative. Taking the shot.
Well, it was worth a shot. You've got some fucking nerve.
Damn it, I'm wounded. I lost a weapon. Orders.
Please get up.
Regain stance.
Please punch out. I'm fucking begging you.
Commander. Ejecting.
Gotta make sure our pilots get home alive. And that way, now that the mech is out of combat, they won't shoot it anymore, and I won't lose any more parts off of it. You are still a threat, and you are still mostly cored.
Receiving you.
Let's get you over here. That's not great. That's better. That puts you really in the line of fire. Let's let the other guys move first. No, because then I do that, and then I lose a turn because I move a unit, and then the bushwhacker gets to move. Okay, no.
Awaiting orders.
Fuck it, I'll do it.
Jet engaged.
Oh, dude, she's at full health. She can take a hit. Her resolve is at 100? Fuck it. I need this guy dead.
Firing all weapons.
There, Jesus.
Enemy down.
We should probably... Yeah, we gotta punch our way through to get to the evac point anyways. Not good.
I'm hit. Good to go.
Or... hit rate's not great, except for you. Or I could try some resolve. Let's do that. Jump over here. 70%, I'll take it. Core this motherfucker.
All weapons are
Thank you.
gone. One less target.
I do love that UAC-20. That thing's fucking mean. Uh-oh.
Damn it!
Another
I'm
head hit?
wounded.
Give me a fucking break.
Tell me what you need.
Damn, he really pushed himself to get that hit in. They want Witchy dead, dude. I think our best move is just to evac. This is not a good looking fight. How are you looking? You are fucking tore up. That's not good.
You have my attention.
Okay. We're gonna do our best to get the fuck out of here.
Reporting.
Hmm. Elle, can you do your best to be an attractive target? You almost out of ammo too. Ay. The one time I'm running into ammo issues.
Lifting off.
Need you gone.
All weapons, go.
That didn't do as much as I would have
No
hoped.
long-range missiles remaining.
Commander, I'm hit!
Thank God. Get out of here.
I'm punching out.
They were definitely one brushstroke away from death.
Reading you loud and clear.
Jump, hit that jump, hit those woods. Keep your face towards the enemy.
Initiating jump jets.
Last thing you want to do is get a fucking lucky back shot. Brace up.
Receiving you.
What have you got left? You're about to be cored. Best we can do here is keep their attention.
Firing jump jet.
Hopefully they'll still want to chase behind this building. They did not, in fact, want to chase her behind that building. That's not good. The Shadowhawk's still really good on armor, so she might be able to make it out.
Standing by.
If I do vigilance, can I still move? I want to say yes. Because if I jump... Yeah, no, if I sprint back here, I have lots of terrain cover.
I'm on it.
give me a break. So much for terrain cover.
They put a hole in my armor.
Reporting.
As long as one of you can make it to the evac. If you get into the water, they'll both... At least two of them will be able to come up back to the ridge and shoot at you. So probably for the best... Keep your side to him. And just get his attention.
Firing on target. Reporting negative damage.
Nice. Not much I can do about the LRMs, but they're not gonna do a whole ton of damage at least.
Yes, I hear you.
Okay, use the woods to your advantage. Your left side is damaged, so keep your right side to the enemy. As best you can, at least.
Confirmed.
Without pointing away from the objective so you can still run. Okay, hit rates on that are bad. Hit rates on that are better. You're also right in my face. But you only have a medium laser and an AC-2. You are a bit more of a problem. You are a huge problem. What the fuck are you doing with all that gear? Be nice if I could leg you.
I'll make it happen.
I'll take a left arm destroyed. That'll probably help. That motherfucker looks like a nightmare. Okay, we're living.
For the Oregon people.
Receiving you.
You, Sarah, you need to move first. Sprint can take you in the woods, but then your back will be turned. Oregon Endless Legend mentioned? Okay, I don't know if that's what they're going for. It's your left side that's weakened. I don't like having this side be facing, but
I'll make it happen.
that commando is probably gonna shoot me in the back. Ow, 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 ow!
I'm losing weapons.
Reporting.
Okay, you gotta make a jump for it.
Lifting off.
Yeah, get that guy's attention before you do that.
Locking on.
Nice! That ought to help.
Solid connection, that one.
Oh, thank goodness. It's that Vapor Eagle that's the biggest problem. Okay.
Okay, that one. Follow me
to victory. Receiving you.
Okay, problem. Those 3 light units are gonna get shots on Sarah before she can make her move. And I don't know... okay, I won't have AL eject. She can probably beat them in a sprint to the evac zone. Probably, hopefully.
Engage.
I was gonna say weird that he went for a front shot, but I guess he just wanted to keep his evasion up. That's fair.
Losing components.
Nope. Ah, alright. Probably dead.
Awaiting orders.
Nice. Please tell me that counts.
Good to go.
That didn't go well. But at least we got paid. Holy shit, that did not go well. And we even took out some of the escorts. We got some money. Sarah's fucking dead. Great. I got any volunteers for a replacement pilot? I promise you won't get shot in the chest like Sarah. I promise. I pinky swear. One pilot dead. 2 pilots in the hospital for a month or so. All 4 mechs fucking almost cored. One of them is cored. Yeah, it's a Monday, alright. I mean, Fow, I could put you in, but I already have Witchy in, so it'd be like having 2 of you. I could use another adder. Those things are nice. I definitely want a Bushwhacker. Adders are clan mechs. Those things will sell for a fortune. Oh, I got the other mechs while I was at it. Fuck yeah. Okay. Good payout. Good salvage. That was kind of worth it, I guess. We're going to be doing small jobs for a while. While the bulk of our mechs are in the shop. Oh, not my Shadow Hawk! Come on! That's like one of my favorite mechs. One of my favorite mediums, at least. That was fucked, man. That mission was a nightmare. We won, but at what cost? Alright, let's see. What's the damage? Shit, man. Is there a Bushwhacker in the shop? Please? Yes. It's 1,000,000 credits. Put Brooke in? You know, I do have Altai as one of the portraits I can use. It's not a bad idea. And I feel like she would work in a similar role to Sarah, kind of a substitute leader role. Like a lieutenant. Yeah, hang on. I'll pick up another pilot in a second here. I guess I could pick one of these up. It's pricey. I feel like there are other Bushwhacker variants that are their parts are cheaper, but beggars can't be choosers. And we really need to shore up our forces. Right, welcome in. Welcome back. Hope the cruise flu isn't beating you up too much.
New equipment available.
You're in debt. Oh, yikes. Yeah, you got that, I forget what they call it. There's a name for it, but there's like a specific cold or pneumonia variant or something that, like, loves to hang out on cruise ships. I remember for a couple months recently, it was, like, spreading out onto the land, which was alarming. I don't know if it's still doing that. But at least you made it back. You would not catch my ass on a boat for that long. Is it related to Concrud? I feel like it's, you know, it's in a similar vein, but I don't know if they're literally related. People do crazy things to not miss a cruise. Oh, true. I bet that has a lot to do with it. Which I suppose is similar with cons. People will do crazy things to not miss a con either. Alright, let's get these bad boys fixed up. God, like half of you is gone. Your grandmother took your mom on a Disney cruise with sepsis in her arm? Jesus Christ. Okay, we're out AC-20 ammo. Which I do have. Wow, perfect. I have exactly 2 bins of AC-20 ammo left. Wait a minute. Why would I do that when I can do a double bin? Hang on. Surely they're selling some. AC-20 double. Yeah, here we go. What am I, some kind of fucking idiot?
New equipment available.
Much better. Okay. Gotta replace one of them jump jets. She's been on them before, and Nenny was a cast member. Oh, I think you have mentioned this. The first few days, Mom had to cut a cyst out of her arm. Blech. Ugh, God. Thankfully, we didn't lose the left torso, which has all of the extravagantly rare guns that are extremely powerful, and I sure as fuck do not have replacements for. Thank goodness. We didn't lose the Blitzkrieg's pilot or its most important components. Alright, that definitely could have gone worse. What's the total on this? 10 days? That's not so bad.
Right. I'll get it in the schedule.
Oh man, the Phoenix Hawk had so much good tech on it that I don't have replacements for. Look at all that. Actually, you know what? That's not a whole lot lost. Okay, that's good. That's good. We still have 2 X-Pulse lasers. I think... Wait a minute. Ah, yeah, there it is. The other medium X-Pulse was here. Man. Alright, hang on. Let's see what I can do here. We didn't lose the ECM. That's great. Double heat sinks, I'm pretty sure I have. I think I have clan double heat sinks that I can replace those with, actually. Yeah, here we go. I actually have a fair bit of those. Alright. You're 1 ton. You're also 1 ton. But you take up less slots. Okay. I mean, that's not so bad. We'll just do regular heatsink doubles then. It's the same, it's the same amount of heat reduced. That's fine. Give me some jump jets. Take one of these. Is the store selling any improved jump jets? Yes, but they're only for assault mechs. That's unfortunate. Guess you'll have to do with just one improved jump jet. That's gonna really fuck with the thrust balancing, but I'm sure the mech techs can figure it out. They'll just program the booster to underperform accordingly. Okay, heatsink replaced, jump jets replaced. We lost our machine gun ammo, one of our machine guns, which realistically not really using. So fuck it, you can go. We'll save some weight and we can put on a bigger laser. What do we got? ER large laser. How many tons do we have to spare? 4 1/4. I was about to say, where did I lose 1/4 tonnage? And I think it was the MG? No. MG ammo? No. Oh, the improved jump jets are 0.75. Interesting. Plus 15% jump distance. I mean, losing 30%. That's fine, that's fine. We'll put that on someone else. Now we have even more weight to work with. I have 4.5 tons I can use. ER, large laser. What's a PPC do? 6? How much for a large laser? 5. I could do the one large X-Pulse and then do some mediums. I could do that. PPC is 7. Yikes. 2. 1. I can put another laser in here, but then I'm gonna need more heat sinks. Okay, let's do medium pulse. Plan ER medium. And we have 1.5 tons to work with, or 2 tons to work with if I shed some armor. A hilarious thing to say after, like, watching a mech get shredded to pieces, but that's fine. It's probably fine. Honestly, no wonder this Phoenix Hawk held out for so long after taking that beating. It had 90 armor in both of its side torsos. We'll put in some more double heat sinks. There we go. That ought to help with the cooling. $17 days. Alright, that one's gonna be out of the fight a little bit longer.
I'll let you know when that's done.
Oh, nice. This actually didn't lose any components. I forgot about that. Okay, repairs on this shouldn't be so bad. Yeah, just 1 day. For the time being, we're down to 3 mechs. I can't even field a full lance. Not good. Well, there is that one mission that I can only send 1 pilot out for. That might not be a bad idea. Oh, but that's a higher difficulty one. No, never mind. I definitely can't do that. Of the pilots who are left...
Commander.
Can you at least
Commander.
level up? Hmm. Attacks with a single weapon, ignore cover and guarded. Yeah, I probably want that on some people.
Training complete.
I'm here. Standing by.
Alright. Let's see. I would want... The only thing I need to look at here are stats. I can change the appearance and voice, so I don't care about that. I would want someone... What did Sarah have? Actually, if I check the memorial... Will I be able to see her stats? Yes, okay. You had piloting and tactics. Okay. Altai will have the same stats. Piloting and tactics. I mean, this looks pretty promising right here.
Awaiting orders.
5... 2 4 3 2 4 3 4 4 4 3. They're cheaper. Not by much, but you know, every little bit counts when we're kind of tight around the belt right now.
I'm ready for orders.
Yeah, fuck it. You seem cool. Get in.
New mech warriors available.
Okay, now I need to close the game so I can edit the save file. This should take not long. I just need to find it. PT save editor. Free game dev stream. No, unfortunately, it won't be that involved. I have a program that handles it. That's strange. Oh well. Let's see. Pilot editor. We are looking for... Wait, what is this? This is not the correct save file. What the fuck? Where did this come from? Oh, it's being sorted... Silly me. It's being sorted by name, not by date modified. That's more like it. Okay, use custom portrait, all tie. We're going to use... might as well use the same voice. Honestly, even that feels like it's not super inaccurate. Or... perhaps... No, we'll do the same voice. I already know it fits. Shut the fuck up. You would show up in, like, the 1 3-minute segment where I don't have the game on screen because I'm messing with the save file.
Let's go!
I know your ass was lurking and waited for this moment to come in. You piece of shit. Welcome in. Happy Monday. Oh, wait, I forgot I changed the name in-game. Ah, man. That's fine. Imagine just lurking and not shitposting couldn't be you. I don't know. I don't know if I'm sold. Okay, close you. This program is definitely acting a little bit weird now that I'm in Windows 11. That doesn't super surprise me. This program probably has not been updated in a bit. I suppose I could always check, though. Okay, back in we go. Also, welcome in, Jade. Why are you in pain? What happened? Did you... Your toe's starting to look like a ball. Word, the dog will try to take it away. Oh, no. Oh, not the stubbed toe. Stubbed or crushed? What happened? Something fell on it? Gas canister? Oh, shit. Even an empty gas canister is definitely gonna leave a mark, yeah. Let's see.
I'm listening.
There she blows. Hang on. I forgot I was supposed to change the name in here. And now I have to... Lord, come here. There.
Standing by.
She in here. It was too old to be sure. Jesus. What were you doing near an ancient relic? All mechs are accounted for. Alright. Time to make up some of that lost dough. Oh, we have 2 B-team missions. Oh, perfect. Thank goodness. Alright. We need fucking money, and half-star difficulty missions are not going to give us shit for salvage. Could take the Valiant, because it'd be really good at punching. 3 heavy lasers. Or 3 heavy lasers and an autocannon. Probably manages its heat a little bit better. We'll definitely want a skilled pilot coming in to babysit these buffoons. So now is definitely not the time for Altai to make her maiden voyage. Ayla's in good spirits still, so let's do it. You're selling some old stuff off for scrap metal. Oh, okay, okay, cool. Is that something you do regularly? I wonder if Foul recognizes this one. Putting ice and stuff on the affected area, but this is probably not a one-day recovery. Yeah. Sounds like when Scar got her fucking hand mashed in a conveyor belt. That's probably going to be looking kind of gnarly for a bit. Did you get a doc to look at it, make sure it's not something that won't go away on its own? To be fair, I can understand if not, because,
I'm
you
ready
know,
to fight, Commander.
a couple $100 copay to go to the doctor and have him look at your toe and be like, yeah, just keep putting ice on it. Like, I get it. How good can you jump? About as far as you can sprint.
Lifting off.
I figured you'd pick this one up, Val. I know you have a sharp ear for these things.
Firing jump jets.
Ah, yes. The Venerable Irby. I don't even know if Venerable is applicable to this mech, but it's iconic, at least.
Yes, Commander.
Waiting for orders.
And thankfully, in this mission, I don't need every guest pilot to survive, so, you know, if anybody needs to make a sacrifice, so be it. Eliminate base turrets. Where? Uh-oh. Oh, that guy. Why is the defense turret all the way over there? The base is here, man! Let's scout around and see if we can find anything else around here. Though actually, having them split up is probably not a great idea.
I copy. Reporting. Enemy contact.
More? Yeah, sure enough.
Lifting off.
Is this 11? It is! I couldn't tell you... Oh, that was just the nav point to scout the base. I see. That would explain why the turrets are over there. Reinforcements... we can probably knock these turrets out fast. Yeah, I couldn't tell you which 11 song this is. I just saw the thumbnail. Really? Still too far away to shoot, huh?
Commander.
Alright.
Jump jets engaged.
I think it's the Zarkabard theme. Let's see. It is... Abyssy. I probably mispronounced that.
I'm here.
I'm your spaniel.
Yeah, here we go. I was like, surely one of you guys can get close enough.
Engaging jump jet.
Zuckerberg theme. Certainly not broken, so it should heal. That's good. Hopefully it'll be a story you can laugh about one day.
And here it comes. Yes, Commander. Move into position.
Come on, he ain't got much armor left. This ought to take him out.
On it.
Alright.
Turret destroyed.
Well, well, well. The greenhorns can hit the
Standing
broadside of a
by.
barn. Lovely.
10-4.
See, we're having fun with giant robots today? Yeah! We're back in Robot Town.
Orders.
And I can, as you can see, I can edit pilot data if you would like to be included as some of the cannon fodder. All I need is a name and a picture.
Copy that.
Yeah, light this dude up.
Targeting for an alpha strike.
Bro, how were those lasers that far off the mark? The target is not moving. Uh-oh.
Damage is light.
Have a good EP, Saint. Thanks for hanging out. Have a good EP and a good day tomorrow.
Hit him hard.
At the time of the Abyssy era, you had moved to WoW and 14. You're not as familiar? Oh.
Yes, Commander.
That game dev experience coming in handy. A little bit, a little bit. There is a program for it, so it's not all me. Ah, beautiful
Target
shot.
destroyed.
By the time you started playing on and off again, no one did Abyssy anymore? Oh. Oh, okay. It's like a... It's that kind of content. I see. far can you sprint? A little bit farther than the woods. Use within marsh gain 50% stability damage reduction from all attacks. Okay, so marsh is just a good thing. Cool.
Got it, Commander. Commander?
Let's not have you get line of sight with the turret just yet. Not like you can shoot him.
Roger.
It's mostly used for lightning fast, party grinding content, but nowadays people generally level on their own using trusts. Ah, okay.
Yes, Commander.
Makes sense. I did hear about how, at some point, they, trusts became very reliable and, I almost said omnipotent, not quite. Omnipresent. I suppose I could have sensor locked, but I mean, they're stationary turrets. I don't think they would have been that
Picking up a
helpful.
new sensor trace. Looks like enemy reinforcements.
They're here. Pacify the area, capture the base, destroy the enemy reinforcements. Alright.
I'm receiving you.
Receiving you.
I'm certainly not gonna... Certainly not gonna take out the turrets.
Confirmed.
I'd be a fool not to.
Firing a full salvo.
Okay, almost dead. We have lights moving in. Never realized they had trusts in 11? I would assume they were added later. I mean, it's still 80% hit rate. Fuck it.
Confirmed. Acknowledged.
Shot him
One left
right through
turret.
the hill. Fuck the terrain. The PPC is shrimply that powerful.
Commander? Engage and jump jets.
Nice hit. It's a bit different for 11 than 14 since there's not really dungeons. There's a bunch of trust spells you can learn and use wherever. I keep on forgetting that 11 doesn't have dungeons.
Commander?
Such a weird concept.
Firing jump jets.
Only have so much... only have so much AC5 ammo, but 32 shots? That should be enough to take out whatever lights are coming our way.
All weapons, go.
Since it predates WoW, it's more
Turret
EverQuest based.
I'm here.
Standing by.
You cannot jump. Ah, here we go. Yeah, get you in the woods.
Roger that.
You are both really hard to hit. 50, 40... Alright, guess we're targeting you.
All weapons are go.
Ouchie. That's not great. That's a commando who's practically made of paper, so
They've blown past my armor.
what can you do?
I'm ready.
Get your ass in those woods, dog. Oh, even better. Yeah, there we go. There's a hit rate. Light him up.
Acknowledged.
Beautiful. Yeah, you're a commando too. You're both made of paper.
Critical hit.
Commander?
No line of sight on that fella, huh? How's this? 50%? That's not great. That's friendly fire bound to happen. What's your hit rate on this guy? 30%. You're shrimply too far away. Okay. How about...
Lifting off.
Yeah, that's better. Let's go for that torso. Bono, Stubble, and Pontoon are perfect names for a bunch of B-Team goons. Yeah, absolutely. Sometimes you can get one called Burger Time. He's my favorite.
Affirmative.
Beautiful.
That hit something good.
Beautiful shot. Oh! Guano is not long for this world. Guano is not long for this world. That Anubis is mean. If we're doing light-on-light combat, that is not a mech I want to run into.
Yes, Commander. Good to go.
He would be reduced to Guano. A little... Yeah. It's likely. Yeah, it's either reduce it by 75 or reduce it by 80, so... I'll do that. Die! Really? He lives that?
That's going to hurt.
Hit him hard.
Move the Anubis. Yeah! That commando's fucked. So is my commando, to be fair. Yeah, he's cooked. Uh-oh.
Damn it. I'm wounded.
I'm receiving you.
You don't sound too good. Melee doing 50 damage at 80% versus doing 50 and then some. Is it a maximum? Is it a minimum range thing? It is. Okay, that's not great. Then you're probably not going to be able to shoot both the PPC and the SRM4, so I'd be doing 50 damage either way, so fuck it, get in his face. Return reduces movement speed, 100%, 150%, plus 4 difficulty with melee attacks. Wouldn't be a bad idea. Ooh, but if I hit him from this side, I can get right at his fucking core. Wait. It's not showing me the... Oh, because I'm in jump mode. I'm a fucking idiot. How did that happen? Okay. Man, thank goodness I checked. I almost did a death from above, which... would have likely missed and then destroyed Stubble's legs.
Onward. Ugh.
Hey, there's the knockdown I was looking for.
Yes, Commander.
I can take a shot at the Anubis, but it's not looking good. Jump here and try to hit him, but even that we don't have really good line of sight on. That's a little bit better. Let's do that.
Copy that, Commander.
Precision shot for some assistance. Target the body. Finish him off, please.
Taking the shot.
No! Come on.
Failed to connect.
Orders.
Fine. Guess I'll have to do it myself. You can never expect too much from an Irby after all. That's more like it.
Mech destroyed.
Show these damn greenhorns how it's done.
Yes, Commander.
Guano will not beat the Shadow Lord. He is dying in Castle's Volley. I wouldn't be so sure about that. He took a beating, but he's still standing. Must be the height advantage. Because he does not have a good hit rate on that Anubis. You know what? No, I can't reserve him because it's the end of the turn. Not like I want to anyways, I just realized he's standing still. That would be a terrible idea.
Coordinates received.
Stand your ground, kid.
Got it.
Yeah, you got some hits
Give
in.
him everything you got.
Is he still alive?
Okay, that was really bad.
Dude, what's left of you? Not much. But he's... The damage has been spreading out, I guess.
Waiting for orders.
You can barely sprint, but I think that's our highest mobility option.
Copy that, Commander.
Ready for orders.
Get your ass up there this instant.
Got it, Commander. Got it, Commander.
Solid hit.
Ready.
He just cannot catch a break. He doesn't have a good angle on this guy. Might do something.
Commander.
You are aha! Really no other... Nope. I'm not gonna get line of sight on it otherwise. But I... Okay. No, let's do it.
Jump jet engaged.
Let's get some better accuracy on this. See if we can leg him.
Copy that.
Not quite. Ooh, but I reduced his fucking... I reduced his initiative. Okay.
Leaving you. I'm here.
You know, your screen says mech fights, but your music says Yotunga jungle. I mean, look, we're in a jungle, sorta. Now our music says fucking Jaguar. Alright. These are rental units, not mine, so I don't give a shit if they break their legs doing a death from above maneuver. Give it a shot.
Confirmed.
Beautiful. Look at that.
Critical hit, Commander. Taking heavy hits, Commander.
Ah, you'll be fine. Man, it's a shame you don't have jump jets, huh? That's not great. Now's your chance for glory, Guano. $50, you're not going to do enough damage. But if you hit the leg, you just might. Beautiful. Double initiative down, which means even Ale's going to get a fucking crack at him.
Standing by.
This Anubis is cooked. And this poor Irby is just... We're just way too far away.
Acknowledged.
Yes, Commander.
I should be able to just finish you off from here. Yeah, obviously that's a little too much. Alright. Let's make extra sure.
Target.
There we go. Camera's going crazy.
Mission successful.
Guano, you're a goddamn hero. I hope you are proud of yourself, sir. You're gonna be in the hospital for a month, but think of all the cool scars and battle stories you'll be able to tell your buddies. He really went out there and put his life on the line. Guano is, in fact, going the distance. Oh, I can get another Anubis. Fuck yeah. He may be a hero, but at the end of the day, he is Guano. It's true. $500,000. Don't mind if I do. We want the 3T. And then sell it. That was the real payout. Blackjack will be ready in 1 day. Excellent. It has been 1 day. Excellent. Now we can field a full lance. It's glorious. Alright, what other easy missions can we do in the meantime while we recuperate? Assassinate. The last assassination we didn't go too well. Fuck doing an escort mission. Fuck doing a 1.5. Okay, we can run another assassination. Surely it'll go better this time. I guess I'm not super strapped for cash. We can do a little bit more salvage. And there probably will be good salvage since it'll likely be at least a full lance to fight, even if it is all lights. They still sell for good money. I was about to say, why am I missing a mech? But I already had one in formation. Even Guano is good for fertilizing the field. It's true. People used to fight wars over Guano. He has value. Alright. Let's get the Valiant in. That's Paprika's mech. Blackjack is a good sniper, so Ale can go there. We don't have a fourth pilot! I was thinking about the mechs, I wasn't thinking about the pilots! Ah, shit. Well. Time to hire another pilot. Who else do I have? I could bring in... Actually, who do I need? I have... currently a recruit, but she's going to be a sub-leader. I have a recon unit, and I have a close-in scrapper. I need another gunner. I know exactly who I want to bring on. Let's see, someone with gunnery and... not tactics. I think I want gunnery and piloting. Use melee hit chance and base sprint distance. This improves health, reduces the penalty from recoil, increases the threshold of heat that triggers overheat. Okay, never mind. I want gun and guts. Monofure vibing in the woods on the spaceship. Yep, rotating and energizing electronics, apparently. Oh, this is perfect. Ads are about to start, so I can... I never got that burp for happy. I feel like an asshole. Alright, there's that for you. It's so late, I'm so sorry. But ads are about to start, and this is the perfect time to close the game again to do more save editing. All of this is done. Get ready to run ads. I'll be back in a couple minutes. I suggest everyone stretch your legs, get some fresh air, refill your drinks, take a poopy, stretch. We'll be back in a few. Where's my fucking game? Okay, there we go. Ta-da! It's the brat. They're here.
Right here. Mm-hmm.
We are going gunnery and guts. Fortunately, I would have preferred if she had 5 in gunnery instead of guts, but what can you do? Alright, now. This OST is quiet. Hang a boot. Why is this so quiet? I can't wait for this playlist to end and then I get to a normal video and it's loud as fuck. Nah, we're not doing that. Welcome back, thank you. Let's try this one. Yeah, I don't know. In fact, this is kind of loud even. Is this still being... It is. That's crazy. Let's turn it down a little bit more. Welcome in! YouTube chatter number 2. Holy shit, we're popping off tonight. Is this stock Battletech or something like BTA 3062? I would say it's something in the middle. I have... Actually, hang on. I can check. Steam apps. Common. Battletech. Mods. So I have a lot of the cab stuff. I have Elite Arsenal and Elite Forces, but I don't think I have them enabled because I'm not like very good at Battletech. So that shit would have kicked my ass. Yeah, it's mostly the cab mods, and like all of the stuff that it comes with and requires. I got that cab community pack. That's what I'm rocking with. But yes, welcome in, happy Monday. Alright, what were we gonna do? Ah, yes. Another assassination, because the last one went so well. Okay, Blackjack, Valiant, and Hellhounds. Ale takes the Blackjack so she can snipe. I guess Altai is going to be taking the lead position so she can learn about being a leader. Paprika takes the Valiant because it's her baby, and then Harzer gets in a thing that can shoot lasers. Should I switch those? No, that feels appropriate. If I could fill up all of my mech bays, I'd be able to have so many mechs just get shredded and still be able to operate at near full capacity. I gotta bulk up my fleet, man! I need cash for that, so I gotta stop blowing up my own mechs. Repairs are taking away from all the profits. Alright.
I'm good to go, Commander.
We're definitely going to run into the escorts before we run into the diplomat. Good to know. We're gonna want some height advantage, so we'll definitely want to take the side route here. Okay. Yeah, let's get some high ground. Some high ground with some whimsy, I guess. How far can you jump? You can jump way farther. The Hellhound's got some jumps too, huh? I don't think it's as far as the Phoenix Hawk,
I'm
but
jumping. Yes, I am.
ain't nothing to sniff at.
Firing jump jet.
And you can't jump, but the Valiant can sprint like there's no tomorrow.
Roger.
If I were planning an ambush, this is where I'd put it.
Once we get some enemy contact, we'll switch to some more intense music. Our asses are frolicking right now.
Confirmed. I'm going.
There we go. Oh wait, that was a good one. What have we run into? Where's our contact? What did we run into? Okay, whatever.
Jump jet engaged.
Must be around here somewhere. Your asses better not be behind me. I'll be mad as hell.
Acknowledged. I got a center trace.
There they are.
Commander?
Definitely don't want you running in by yourself ahead of the pack. So, for now... Oh, you don't have jump jets. And there's no good way to get down this hill. I'm a fucking idiot. You have to go back down.
Ten-4.
Which is not good. Our one light mech is gonna have to run into melee range. In the fucking death bowl. But surely we're just gonna run into a bunch of lights here. Surely it'll be fine. Let's see.
Commander.
Yeah.
That'll do. Good line of sight. They both have pretty good evasion. I can take you down one, then sensor lock, and then Altai will have a clean shot.
Firing at him.
Damn! Good hit.
I think I hit something special there.
2 YouTube towers today. That's pretty rad. That's what I'm saying.
Yes, I
What do you
do.
have? You have... Okay, yeah.
Yes, Commander.
Yeah, let's get rid of some of that evasion, why don't we?
Lifting off.
Got a lock. Tell me what you need.
I'd like some more evasion. That'll do just fine. There are several of us. If you look hard enough, they're there, I promise. I want this fucking trooper obliterated. Not even good enough to be a flea.
Hostile unit down. The directorate must
Recognize this
fall.
music, it's either Tactics Advance or Valkyria. It is, in fact, Valkyria.
I'm here.
You're gonna want to get a little bit closer to that guy. Scare him off. All he has is some lasers. You'll be fine. Get his ass.
Quick stepping it.
A cougar? That's a bit more of a problem. Yeah, you better run.
Orders.
Large pulse lasers and LRM-20. Ugh, they're both pretty well armed. I
Yes,
don't
Commander.
like this. The Incubus is a little bit closer. You can jump and sensor lock the Cougar and everyone else can light him up. I think that'll be the move.
Jump jet engaged. I've got a sensor lock.
Commander.
85 on the ER large laser. With this heat, you probably wouldn't be able to use your other heavy lasers, so that's probably fine. You don't have to worry about having your back turned to these guys.
Pulling the trigger. Mm-hmm.
Beautiful.
I'm guessing you didn't like that, did ya? You have my attention.
It's a real yeehaw voice. Yeah, it's the creep voice, apparently. I don't know why it's called that. This is just a cowboy. I am thinking I will in fact be changing it because it does not fit Harzer at all. Yeah, creep. I have no idea why they called it that. Even less so now that I'm actually hearing it. No way, brother. Way too much heat. Alright. That'll do it. Oh, I should use this one. That's better.
Copy that.
What the hell? You really thought you were gonna get that shot off while Paprika's in a dead sprint through the woods like half a mile away? What is wrong with you? This would be a great back shot, but then her back would be exposed to that Cougar, and that would be really bad. So let's do this instead.
Copy that, Commander.
No fucking way you missed. Absolutely disgusting. Oh! Not good. Direct hit from that large pulse. Looks like it busted up her arm. That's her fucking punching arm, too. Her punching arm always gets blasted. It's like the damn, what was it, the Centurion? This Valiant has the fucking Centurion curse where every time it gets deployed, it loses, like, the same arm. Without fail. Okay, let's
Commander.
put some holes in that Cougar.
Firing jump jet.
Oh yeah. Get he ass. Nah, I'll save the resolve. Yeah, get he ass.
Giving them everything I've got.
Bad luck.
Reading loud and clear.
This ought to do better. Still can't use that, but I can use the ER medium.
Affirmative.
Beautiful. Alright. Clanner mechs are a real fucking
Battletech
problem.
eliminated.
So we have to prioritize getting rid
Yeah.
of those. Okay, let's not advance too much. I can already see some other dudes on the horizon there.
Heading out. Mm-hmm.
Let's get some precision on this dude. See if we can't leg him. That also works!
Dropped him.
I said aim for the leg, and she said, what if I killed him instead? Ow. One-armed is its true form. If only it was more powerful that
I'm
way.
here.
But it keeps on losing the arm that like triples its melee damage. That's the fucked up part. Okay. You should definitely not run into your demise. That would be a bad idea. Let's have you... Let's have you sprint. Let's have you sprint this way.
Copy that.
Looks like 100 line might just be the longest VN in history at 6 million JP characters, with the runner-up being just Rance X at 3.8 million, or the entirety of Umineko at 5.8. Holy shit! That's insane. I guess with 100 endings, like... Yeah, that's to be expected, I suppose. A Jenner, alright.
Receiving you.
Let's see what we can do about that.
Lifting off.
Right, that'd be a little overkill. Let's turn some of those off. And I guess one of the AC2s. Actually, it doesn't matter. They're doing the same amount of damage. There, we'll do that.
Firing on target.
Nice.
Solid connection, that one.
Isn't Umineko on the short list for longest novel? Real? Well, they said the entire series, like all the games put together.
Standing by. I'm listening.
Just need to get a good angle on that damn Jenner. Ah, perfect. Scion's got pretty good heat management. Ooh, direct hit. I saw that. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about.
That one's done for.
Well, Harzu's voice might not be spot on, but at least her bloodthirsty nature is certainly evident. Let's have you sprint to cool off a little bit.
I'll make it happen.
Is it even a VN? Wasn't it an SRPG? Yeah, it's a VN with a lot of story segments.
Waiting for orders.
Alright, let's have you sprint again to stay out of harm's way. And maybe get their attention.
Roger.
I imagine it's not too dissimilar to 13 Sentinels in terms of, like, there is gameplay in there, but the ratio is very skewed towards dialogue segments. Ooh, if we can get rid of that Kit Fox, because holy shit, what a loadout.
Reporting.
I think that should be priority numero uno. That thing's gonna be a goddamn problem.
Jump jet engaged. Firing.
Alright, alright. Good hit, good hit. Ain't no way. That hit? Are you kidding me? That must have been like a 5% chance to hit.
You have my attention.
Are you kidding me? Turn off one of the medium lasers. Get this motherfucker.
Taking the shot.
Beautiful. Beautiful. Get rid of
Running a
those
critical
delicious weapons it has. What's left on you? You still have a large laser. You're still a threat.
Yeah.
You are still a threat. You know the rules. If it's not 0 or 100, it's 50. God damn it, you're so right.
Here we go.
Ooh, right in the face. I can't believe that didn't blow him
Scored
up.
a critical hit.
Yeah, get into position so Paprika can finish you off.
Yes, Commander.
It's backshot time. Get his ass.
Location confirmed.
Punched right through the back of the head. Die.
That's a kill. They're getting the angle on me.
I don't give a fuck. It was worth it. Your next
Getting banged
fire
up
starter.
pretty good.
Awaiting orders.
And he didn't move much. He barely has any evasion. If I jump, I'm not gonna... Man, this blackjack needs some heat management.
Move order confirmed. Locking on.
Nice. I'd ripped off something. That's the Mech Warrior way. Blunt force surprise beheadings. It's true.
Commander. Reading you loud and clear.
Beautiful. Still can't do an alpha strike. That's alright.
Discharging weapon.
Excellent, excellent. Slowly tearing him apart.
Heavy damage. Right here.
I suppose you could at least jump. In fact, you could jump a fair ways.
Here goes.
And you finish him off, he's... Come on, there's barely anything left of the guy. Come on. That'll do.
Oh, now I'm just tearing you up. I'm receiving you.
Another blackjack. Alright. Ooh, the woods? Yeah, perfect. Run up on his ass. But... That's your left arm? Keep your left arm away from him.
Affirmative.
Keep that shield up high. Killed and disrespected? Oh, he's not dead yet. He's about to be. Unfortunately, we only got one of his legs.
Roger.
Our primary target is taking damage.
Oh, you're the diplomat. You got some nerve taking pot shots at your assassins.
Reporting.
Alright, hit the jump. Surely you can finish this guy off.
Firing jump jet.
Let's see... 70... This ought to do the trick. Die, please.
Target confirmed.
Scratch
There we
another
go.
target.
Can't believe we didn't get the core. That's crazy. Yeah, you better run. Now he's disrespected. We put that motherfucker in a wheelchair.
I'm listening.
Really? I can't get a shot on him? Okay, well, this would be a good opportunity. This would be a good opportunity to cool off for a bit. We'll have you sprint. Wow. You cannot sprint very far in these woods.
Confirmed.
Yeah.
You're in, like, perfect health.
Affirmative.
You don't need the woods. Not for one guy. You can take him.
Lock in target.
Standing by.
Really? I can't get into melee range? What are you talking about? He's right there! Oh my god. Alright, hang on. Jesus. I guess I can get directly in his face and still use all my weapons. Sure.
Confirmed.
Get his ass.
Target locked.
Yeah, keep running. Oh wow, nah, he doesn't want to be here anymore.
Awaiting orders.
That is understandable. Is this gonna... Yes, you are within sensor range. Can at least do this.
I've got a sensor lock. Yeah.
Can shoot directly through Paprika to get your shot? That seems a little unnecessary.
On my way.
Beautiful.
Take this. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, we're stripping away some
Tell me
armor.
what you need.
AC5, I think, is... Yeah, there we go. Within minimum range. It'll ricochet off Paprika's rock-hard abs. I mean, even if it did, that still wouldn't be hitting the target. Just a little too much.
Target confirmed.
Alright. We're making some progress.
Pierce through the armor. Waiting for orders.
There we go. You shan't escape your fate this time.
Ugh.
Beautiful. Oh, he's fighting back! He still has some guns left on him.
Reporting minimal damage.
It's gonna angle her so it goes upwards and falls on the enemy like a hammer thrown by God. I think he'll have long since fled the battlefield by the time it comes back down.
Jump jet. Engage.
Let's see. Alright. Slowly whittling him down. This Blackjack's kind of tanky.
I'm listening.
You have 55 melee damage.
I
You
hear
have
you.
65. That's not bad. You don't have any small lasers.
Right here.
You also don't have any. That's unfortunate. That makes this awkward. This could do. A little too much.
I'll make it happen.
There we go. Ugh,
Scratch one husk.
that took surprisingly long. I guess because my big burst damage dealer is Paprika, who was using a light mech. So punching above her weight, even with the damage bonus, it only goes so far.
Mission successful.
I think that went a damn sight better than the last job. Valiant took a scrap to the hatchet arm, as it does. Hopefully shouldn't take too long to repair. I can get a fire starter, which I can then immediately sell. Oh, that Kit Fox would sell for a fortune. As with the Cougar Prime. I already have a Blackjack, so I don't need to grab that. Alright. Let's grab the fire starter so I can sell it. Actually, you know what? No. Let's grab the Incubus and the Kit Fox because those will both sell for so much. And just pray that the random roll gives us one of the fire starter scraps. Damn it. Well, I got the Trooper at least, which is one that I already had a part for, so... There's no way this thing sells for anything. Like I said, it's the Proto-Flea. This thing is like... $50 and a sandwich on a good day. I'm pretty sure the Arby's guy could make a functioning one out of the cardboard that he uses. No one ended up in the hospital for a month. This is true. This is good. This is good. Alright, Valiant. Yeah, just one day. I was lied to. What? Oh, I think I know why. I think... Yeah, it's priority. Okay, silly me. I need to move these up so I can get my fucking adder back in action. There. Bump into Harzer in the corridor and notice that she is in unusually high spirits. What's new, you ask her? Harzer grins. I don't want to make too big a deal out of this, but today's my birthday. I don't have a lounge yet! Aw, man. I want to throw a party. Oh well, I can wish her a happy birthday. And she's in high spirits. Let's go! Well, now I have to make a lounge so that I can throw birthday parties. You fucking kidding me? I failed as a captain. Alright, come on. Make this lounge post-haste.
I'll get the crew moving.
Okay, we've got our missile boat back, which is huge. Alright. Oh, also I can probably level up a little bit.
Receiving you.
Hell yeah.
Training confirmed, Commander.
Our first master unit. Congratulations, Ale, on being our vanguard. That will be very handy.
I'm listening.
Let's see, we need... I should save up so you can get your piloting feat.
Reporting.
Actually, while I'm here. Creep was not the move. Oh, you know what? Overload might work, actually.
Waiting for orders.
No, that's not what I thought that was gonna be. That's way too cheery. What bear?
Yep.
That might work. I do want cheery, but I don't want, like, actually happy cheery.
Orders.
No, too professional.
Orders.
Standing by.
No.
I'm receiving you.
I think that's Paprika's voice.
Receiving you.
Good thing about mobile is having these random ass emotes. Oh, are you using like regular phone emotes in the Twitch chat? I didn't know that was a thing you could do.
I'm here.
On the Russian.
Receiving you.
Too British, indeed.
Yes, Commander.
No. There, which maybe work. Okay,
I hear ya.
we'll stick with that, I guess. It's cheery, but not quite the correct brand of cheery, but nothing else really fits. Pronoun, female, female, female. I mean, it's 2 words, but it gets cut off because, you know, it's a mod. That's not what that UI element was supposed to support. So I can just barely see the second word getting cut off at the bottom. But yeah, it's just female scroll bar. And then occasionally female bear near the end. Didn't know either, but here we are. That's crazy. This whole time, I never knew that was an option. Oh my god, it's 10 o'clock already. Damn, I haven't had time fly like that in this stream in a while. Alright, we can do one more mission, though. We'll do one more mission, and then I'll call it. We'll do 2 more missions, then I'll call it. It depends on how this mission goes. Sometimes missions can go fast, other times you get locked in a fucking battle for ages. What do we got? Escort, capture base, recovery. This doesn't pay for shit. Alright, let's do this one. And it'll let us travel, and over that travel time, we'll get our fucking mechs fixed up. Now we're talking. This isn't gonna give us shit for salvage, so we might as well max out on the money.
By your command.
Maybe that lounge will get done. Yeah, it will!
Those upgrades you asked for are online, Commander.
Alright. The Phoenix Hawk will get done, and I will finally be out of the hospital. I'm glad I wasn't out of commission for the entire stream. I can't wait to get back in battle and get smacked across the head again and immediately get back in the hospital.
Got a new financial report for you, Commander.
We're chilling. We're not rolling in dough right now, so we're gonna stay neutral on payroll. Sometimes missions go by fast, sometimes you end up worrying that you'll run out of supplies in real life. It happens. Especially with the later missions, once you get close to the end game. Not yet. Let's see what's in the shops in this part of town. You got the last piece of the bushwhacker I need? You sure do! Ooh, that's most of my money, though. I should do some missions in the area before trying to commit. Is what I would say if I was a loser.
New equipment available.
Let's see. X1. Design causes problems with engine shielding. Okay. That has 61465. 5245. Okay. So the X2 is a little bit more balanced out. I'll go with the X1. This has worse heat efficiency. Actually, yeah, which one has more firepower? This one has a little bit more firepower, a little bit worse heat efficiency. That's fine. We'll go with the X2.
Sure thing. We'll see that it's prepped and ready.
Alright. Now that I'm fucking broke, this half-star mission really matters. I was hoping it would be ready in time for the mission, but I suppose not. Look at that bank statement. Yeah, we got a month left. We got a month and some change. We got a long time to make some cash. Alright, get me in the driver's seat. We do still want Altai to tag along to get some experience. Harza should get some experience too. Ale, you get in the missile boat. Harza would probably do well in the Phoenix Hawk, honestly. Let's see. The Blackjack is good to have. It's got a good spread of equipment, even if its heat management is garbage. And the Enforcer is probably the best all-rounder out of what we have left.
Warriors, prepare for combat.
Bringing mediums into a half-star base capture is a little overkill anyways. I think we'll be fine. Let's get some working music. I need to play Valkyria Azure Revolution. Wasn't that like an action game? Let's get schmoovin'. I remember it being, you know, it was a spin-off that was not regular Valkyria gameplay. I know that much.
I'm on the move.
Yeah, and it sucked. Listen, I played Ace Combat Assault Horizon. I personally am glad it exists. I bet I could have fun with Azure Revolution. It'd be a good stream game, at least.
Good to go.
Realistically, how do I want to approach this base? I don't think the enemies are going to show up until after I get myself situated. But just to be safe, I probably... Honestly, I want to approach from this side, because if I approach from here and I run into the enemy, chances are they're going to be fucking here and have terrain advantage. So I'd rather them have to come to me in the open.
Acknowledged. I'm moving.
Well, looks like I didn't have to worry too much about that.
I read you, Commander. Moving out.
They are dangerously close to that fucking hill, though. It's exactly as I feared.
Moving to position.
I should definitely circle left around the enemy.
Commander.
Really? That's my... You know what? No. Let's wait. Let them move first. I have evasion stacks. Uh-huh. If I tried to move Ale that way,
Yes, Commander.
I would have been ripe for the picking. You gotta be kidding me. I don't have line of sight. Here on that guy? Fuck off. Alright. Nope. We keep waiting. Let them play their hand. Didn't get to play it, but it sure didn't look fun. Oh boy. Nah, I'm sure I'll have fun with it. Ready for my Valkyria arc? It's not gonna be a long one. It's a long RPG. You know how this is gonna play out. I'm gonna do like 2 streams of it, and then we're gonna play something else.
Yes,
What are we
Commander.
working with? A lot of dudes with a lot of evasion. We should back up.
Jump jet, engage.
And let me figure out what we're working with over here. What are you? Another fire starter with not a lot of evasion.
Good to go.
Sounds like a plan.
Time to fly.
Get he ass.
All weapons are go.
Oh, beautiful.
Yeah, critical hit.
Lit him up like a fucking dance floor.
Standing by.
Better to have evasion and the terrain on my side.
I'll do what you ask.
Do you intend to stream more 7th Evolution or play that on my own time? I definitely would not play that in my own time. I think it would be... It's too stream-coded to play on my own. I don't know when I would go back to it, but I'm certainly not opposed to
I'm
it.
on it.
Oh, lovely knockdown. That's definitely a game I have to be in a very specific mood for, I feel like. I don't want to get flanked.
Engaging jump jets.
Let's finish this dude off.
All weapons committed. Enemy mech destroyed.
Orders.
You are in good position right now. Let the enemy do their thing. Nice miss, dingus. Let's continue to let the enemy do their thing. You're really gonna kick a mech in the shins that's like twice your tonnage, huh?
Damage minimal.
You've got some nerve.
Reading you loud and clear.
I'd show you how it's done, but it'd be far smarter to just shoot you in the back. So let's do that. Over that 45, because that's sure as hell not going to hit. Better yet, I want to make extra sure you die.
You're not gonna like this.
Giga back shot.
Bang! You're dead.
Also, yeah, that laser was... He really threaded the needle between, like, all of the people that were in his line of sight. Do I want
Yes,
to
Commander.
missile spam this dude down? The odds of hitting him are not great. We'll just sensor lock him. That'll go way better.
Firing jump jets.
Save some ammo that way, too.
Sensors locked on.
we need more fighting music. There we go.
I'm listening.
That'll do. Good position.
I'll make it happen.
I'm surprised that didn't break anything. It tore off some of the armor, at least. This ought to do some damage. Though I probably can't Alpha Strike. I'm not done cooling yet, so... Yeah, I kind of figured. It's okay, we can take off the heavy large laser. This ought to be enough to tear something off.
Engaging target.
Yeah, there we go.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
That's your low-hanging fruit joke for the day. It's okay, everybody gets one.
Commander.
And yeah, we should probably just try to finish you off before you get any funny ideas. Say goodbye to your nuts.
Copy.
You're clear to proceed to your next objective.
God, it doesn't end. He's dead, okay?
Smoked one.
Nut absolutely annihilated.
Engaging jump jets.
Alright, there's our target. Pilot castrated. Awful, thank you.
Got it. Lifting off.
I'll do what you ask.
That guy sure ain't pressing the nut button again. I don't think he's gonna be doing much.
Uh-huh.
I don't think... You know what button I don't think he was able to press? The eject button.
Copy that.
Maybe the nut button is the eject button when you really think about it.
Got it. On the move.
I'm picking up a new
Here they
sensor trace.
come.
Looks like enemy reinforcements.
We'll have the high ground this time, but they will have water on their side.
Orders.
This is pre-combat, I guess. Might as well sprint into the woods. Yeah, there we go. Line of thought is going in a cursed direction. I mean, listen, it's not that far of a stretch. Like, yeah, you kind of nut out of the vehicle. Guess it's just the norm around here. Yeah. There's no direction to cursed. I would like... Yeah, here we go. To the woods. Can I get... Yes. I want line of sight on both of you.
Jump jets.
Yeah, you have way too much evasion. I'm not even bothering. You, on the other hand... We can light you up.
All weapons.
Give me them leggies. Nah, wasn't able to break it entirely.
Enemy mech. Critical damage detected.
You have my attention.
But one of you might be able to finish him
What can I
off.
do for ya?
Oh yeah, I forgot. Your jump is goddamn amazing.
Ready, set.
You know what? Double precision strike, because I really want that leg taken out of the picture.
Got it.
Lovely. Even better.
Did you see that? Did you see it?
Shot his leg so hard his ribs exploded.
Tell me what you need.
I love Battletech damage transfer. Oof, that's not great. Those hit chances are not looking good.
Taking to the air.
But we have so much resolve, I can use Precision Strike 3 times in a row. Wow, it doesn't even help that much. Never mind. Never mind. Oh, it's because he has so much evasion. That's what it is. I wouldn't even bother. I wouldn't even bother with the lasers. Don't waste your heat.
Confirmed.
Yeah, I figured as much. You know what? Let the Cephalus do his thing. We're in a good position.
Holding for tactical advantage.
Let him waste his evasion stacks. Ah, yes. The walking lifeboat wants to get into a slugfest, does he? If you insist.
Yes, Commander.
Oh, you evaded. Or you got your evasion stacks a fair bit up. Get these fucking rocks out of the way. Oh my god. You kidding me? That's better.
Jump jet, engage.
The odds are not great, but if I'm lobbing 45 missiles at this bitch, one of them's gonna hit. And I know this thing has paper armor in the backside.
Good to go.
Yeah. That's what I thought.
Waiting on you, Commander.
Let's see, 60,
Standing by.
40, 65. No, I should have someone that
Yes, I hear you.
can move into melee range.
What can I do for you?
So they at least have some evasion stacks. Nope, never mind. It wouldn't be enough. Alright, that's fine. Slap this dude shit silly style.
Engaging physical attack.
How much heat do you have? A lot? Also slap this dude shit silly style.
Ugh!
2 melee attacks? Yeah, you bet your ass you're sitting down.
Reading you loud and clear.
Need to be not inside minimum range for the AC2s. That's better.
Confirmed.
Get good hit rates on all of them. Die. Let me make sure to toggle all the weapons on. Die.
All weapons locked on and firing.
Absolutely beautiful. Ads are starting in 30 seconds. I have 30 seconds to figure out whether or not I want to do one more mission. I think I want to do one more mission. So I'm gonna let ads run.
Mission successful.
Look at that. Textbook execution. Barely a scratch on anyone. Granted, we were extremely over-prepared. But still. You love to see a plan come together. Oh, I can finally get that Incubus, and then see how much it sells for. And the fire starter. Ooh, what a payday. Nazo, welcome in. For once, you got in not exactly at the end of stream. We're doing one more mission, and then we'll be raiding out. So you got in a little bit ahead of schedule. What is the backseat tax? If I catch you backseating, it's $5 or you're banned. Also, I'm doing well. It's a pretty good Monday. Not the best, not the worst. Pretty mid Monday. Slightly above mid Monday. Let's see. Man, this doesn't sell for as much as I was hoping for, but I guess it is like 30 tons. What can you do? With the Incubus 2, it sells for more. Firestarter sells for even worse, but that's because it's filthy spheroid tech. We want the 9H. First time in this class, you were not late. I don't know if I'd say you're not late, but at least you're not in at the end. No fire starters in this house, exactly. Huh? Need to pay tax to backseat how you breathe. Well, then pay the tax. Alright, let's see if anybody's learned anything.
Orders. Reading you loud and clear.
Still nothing yet.
What can I do for you?
No, I'm saving up for breaching shot.
Waiting for orders.
Alright. Push-ups. You got it. Ugh. Let me wait until ads are over before I do the push-ups. We do a little bit more maintenance here. What we got in the shops? What should we be saving up for? Let's see, Firebead, no. Hunchback, which I do have one part for. I'll have to pick up one of those after doing some more missions in the area. Oh, Marauder, my beloved. Oh, if I could do enough missions in the area. If I can make enough money, I would love to get both the Marauder and the Hunchback parts. Hunchback would be handy. It's not the most glamorous mech, but it would be useful. It can carry like 12 laser packs. The Orion's huge, but damn expensive. Don't need a Raven. I already have a... Wait, no, I don't have a Shadowhawk anymore. Ooh, I wouldn't mind getting another one, but... probably somewhere that has more than just one salvage part. A Thug? Yeah, that looks like a Thug, alright. That looks like a generic enemy from a Transformers show. Just because you want to delay ad squats too? That's not a scam! I was waiting for people to come back from ads. You're the one trying to scam everybody in the ad zone out of getting primo content. Ever think about that? Ricochet, I already have a Valiant. Yeoman, which I do have one part for. Alright, there's some good stuff in these shops here. You decided to ignore that part? That's cringe. I decided to ignore that you did those redeems until ads were over. Fucking two can play at that game. Alright. Push-ups and squats, huh? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and then push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oof. Ah, man. My wrist didn't like the push-ups very much. I wonder if my form was bad. Ay. Hopefully I'm not feeling that in the morning. Mark those as done. Also, how's your Monday coming along, Nazo? Hopefully not being too much of a Monday for you. How game going? We lost one pilot. The first mission of the stream went very poorly. We lost a pilot, and our entire lance got wrecked, more or less. I lost a mech, even. So we're kind of in recovery mode. We're trying to rebuild our ranks. Just waiting clock out to go to sleep? I see. Best of luck. Hopefully the sleep is good. Recovery, destroy base. Destroy base can be tricky. A half-star mission that pays out 300k? That seems kind of sus. I need to make as much money as I can here, so I guess I'm gonna do both of these. I'm not gonna sleep and play Monster Hunter. You know what? That's fair. Chase your bliss. I could go high salvage, but it's only 1 star. I don't know if there's gonna be much good here. Especially because this is a recovery. I might not even kill everything that shows up. Alright, nah. We'll go high payout, but I won't go 1-5 on salvage. That would be crazy. You can always work another shift with 2 hours sleep. Hey, it's your life. If you think that'll do, I can't stop you. Going in with the Valiant doesn't seem like the smartest idea, but also, I don't know how much longer I'm going to be using this thing, because, like, a light melee unit, there's no way I'm getting much more out of this. You, on the other hand, should sleep to see if it helps with the healing. True! Sleep is when your body does the most of its regeneration. So, good luck with that. I hope you have a good EP, a good day tomorrow. Hopefully your toe gets better. Light melee bad? Yes. Generally speaking, 1, lighter mechs aren't going to do as much damage with their melee attack as heavier ones. Though this one does have a melee weapon, which helps a lot. And 2, if you are a light mech and you run up to a heavy mech and you punch it, the next time after that, it will be the heavy mech's turn and they can punch you back. And they will do more damage to you. It is generally not a good idea to punch above your weight, so a light melee attacker mech is not the best idea because 9 times out of 10, you will be punching above your weight. They could take the Blitzkrieg, though. Now this thing can shove its weight around. Let's do that. Spring Paprika in. Ale has plenty of experience already. Best mechs are heavy, big weapons. I mean, that's generally how I like to see it. I prefer heavies. If you want to go heavier than heavy, there's assault mechs, but I personally feel like they're a little too slow for my liking. It's kind of hard to work with them because you don't really have good options for repositioning them mid-fight. But there is no substitute for raw firepower. I like heavies. I feel like heavies are a good blend of firepower and maneuverability. Assault mechs are, I believe it is 90 to 100 tons, or like 85 to 100 tons. Because your lights are 40 and below. It's either, I think it's 35 and below. And then mediums are 40 to 60, 40 to 55. Heavies are 60 to 80, and then assaults are like 80 to 100. Something like that. Is this the loadout I want to use? It'll do. Assaults are 80 to 100, heavies are 60 to 80. Thank you. See, the reason that was fucking me up is that you can't... If you're an 80, you can't be an assault and a heavy. So I was like, okay, one of them ends in a 5. Or do they start at a 5? I couldn't remember.
Command interface initiated.
Alright, it's a smash and grab. We run in, grab the cargo, and we get the fuck out. I think 80 tonners are really sad. Assault speed without the assault armor. Yeah, with assaults, it's like you want 100 tons. If you're gonna go all in on power, go all in on power.
Engaging jump jets.
Where's our friends? I guess they've detected me before I could detect them, which does not bode well. Especially because I don't have my recon unit with me. Figures the one time I leave them behind.
No sweat.
There you are. Let's have you meet them head on, I guess. Never half-baked, always all in. Yeah, exactly.
Yes, Commander.
Alright, Paprika, you can go in first. Yeah, here we go. Let's get you in the woods. What? Alright, at least we can get some evasion. Ooh, a spider with only 1 evasion? Oh, you are so lucky I don't have the resolve to do a fucking precision shot. You'd be dead in the water. Alright, statistically speaking, one of these is gonna hit and you're gonna fucking die. Light him up.
Copy that, Commander.
Yeah! Chunked off an arm, easy.
I hear ya.
He's already moved. I don't know why he moved so little. That guy's a dingus. Let's see, where can we jump to? Oh, right, hers can jump anywhere. Alright, let's get some... Yeah, let's get some altitude on you.
Taking the high road.
Oh, we have another friend in the woods here. I see. Let's get rid of you.
Special delivery.
Yeah, that'll do.
Should have run when you had the chance.
Assault mechs make great missile boats and other long rangers. Yeah, I love the Stalker! Give me a Stalker with giant catapult missile pods and let me mount like 200 LRMs. This is what I want in an assault mech. Oh no, a mini.
Time to fly.
You poor thing. How did you end up out here? You lost.
Locked in on the target.
See if I can't finish that thing off. How is that not line of sight? What the fuck? Alright. This'll do.
Engaging jump jets.
This would be disgustingly overkill, and I shouldn't waste all my heat on this, so Let's take that off. Surely that's enough.
Engaging target.
Ghost, welcome in! Oh man, it's been forever since I've seen you
Enemy
here.
unit Destroyed.
Howdy, howdy. How's your Monday coming along? I'm doing pretty alright myself. Hopefully Monday didn't treat you too poorly. Your friend group has a modded MechWarrior 5 Mercs game with a Night Star that's got about that. Oh man. That is beautiful.
Standing by.
Well, if you're not going to be able to shoot him, because you shot last round, so you'd have the aiming penalty. There's no way that ends well. So just sprint.
Quick stepping it.
I know that Hornet is not happy to see a Blitzkrieg moving at Mach fuck towards it. Look at this fucking egg. You're gonna die, dude.
Waiting for orders.
Can't walk from here. Better jump again. Into the woods would be ideal.
Time to fly!
Tell you what, from our last MechWarrior 5 streams, you did come to appreciate the Griffin. The Griffin. Which one is that again? %. Can I use... I could use 2. Better hit rate. Oh, wait, I remember the Griffin now. Yeah, the one that's got, like, the cylinder shoulder missile pod. I do like the Griffin.
Roger that!
I've always thought
Firing
it
on
looked pretty cool. Damn, that thing's tanky.
You have my attention.
Oh, right, your Griffin had an axe as well. Yeah, I imagine you would be quite fond of that. Doing pretty good, didn't have too much hassle at work. Hell yeah, that's what I like to hear.
Firing on the enemy's rear arc.
Come on, dude, there's no way you survived 2 medium pulse X lasers and fucking 2 AC... What was that? Oh, sorry, they were AC-2 rounds, never mind. That was practically 9mm. Sorry, I forgot I was working with fucking pea shooters.
Engaging jump jets.
Favorite mech in that, though, is the one you called Mike Tyson. It was a Banshee with assault fists, a mask, and a bunch of Inferno SRMs. Ooh. Yeah, that sounds like a grand old time. Alright, I'm hitting you with 2 more lasers. Oh, but I'm gonna have to punch through. They're both gonna have to hit. Fine. I'll hit you with all 3. I won't pull any punches. You've earned it.
Targeting rear armor. Enemy unit destroyed.
You are braver than most, Egg.
Thoroughly hit, Commander. Waiting for orders.
I'll reward you for your courage with a warrior's death.
I.
Targeting for physical attack.
Wow.
Critical hit, Commander.
Really dismantled that guy. He's still alive, though.
Waiting on you, Commander.
I gotta hand it to him.
Moving out.
Try this on for size.
Dang, you're dead.
The asset is in hand, Commander. Good work.
Easy peasy. Barely a scratch on anyone. That's what I like to see. Textbook execution. The Hornet and the Spider sell for pennies, but there's not a lot else to salvage here. No clan tech. So I guess these are the ones that I'm grabbing. Sure. Alright. I think that'll do for tonight. Ugh. Unless. Nah, that'll do for tonight. Let's see who I can send y'all off to, unless somebody decides to raid, and then I would have to go for another mission. But if that does not happen, we'll see who's on. For stream, thank you for hanging out. As is on, V is on. Yeah, I think we'll head on over to V's. She's only been on for like an hour, so she's probably not ending anytime soon. As always, I like to support smaller streamers, so if you're coming with me on this raid, remember to be nice. Give me little gremlin bastards if you want, but be nice about it. And most importantly, give the streamer a chance to shine, give them a chance to show their stuff. And until Thursday, where we are going to be doing Pico Park, I believe. I believe that's for Thursday. Let me double check. It's supposed to be the 15th. Yeah. Okay, until Thursday, where we're going to be finishing Pico Park 2 with the Ethernet crew, so that's going to be a riot. Look forward to it. Until then, thank you, Brooke. Thank you, Foul. Thank you, Ghost. Thank you, Monster. Thank you, McVin. Thank you, Mino. Thank you, Cliff Puncher. I have been meaning to say this entire time. I fucking love your name. It is hilarious. Thank you, Cliff Puncher. Thank you, Lumoth. Good to see you again. Thank you, Nazo. Thank you, Jade. Thank you, Saint. Am I missing anybody? That's as far back as chat goes. If I miss anybody, I do apologize. But again, till Thursday, same time, same place. I will see you all next time.